the best picture.
So bad.
Oh, Sonnies, it's 3 p.m. and welcome to the show that's on in the afternoon, also known as
Afternoon Delight.
Very
Afternoon Delight.
amazing. I've got incredible co-hosts with me. We have Christina in studio. We also have Adalway in studio. And of course, the big mouth next to me and the best in the entire world is my buddy, Melanie.
Oh my God, so David brought us all some Nutella Be Readies. If you guys have not had these things, shout out to Nutella, sponsor me.
You gotta be ready. All right, so today is not the usual lineup. Of course, we're gonna start off with our icebreaker, which is Pop Culture Thunderdome, because we love it so much. Where's my button, by the way?
Oh no, I'll be right back.
We are going to have a new segment called Would You Rather, Sunshine? I'm going to give you two options, and you're going to tell me, would you rather do one, or would you rather do number two? Then, of course, we're going to get into Addie's Reddit Rundown Report. She's going to unpack all the drama, and we're going to enjoy that one. And then, of course, we get into Mel's Is This News? She sends over 3 ridiculous news articles, and we're going to be the judge and the jury and be like, Mel, it's just news.
Hey, last week there were some good ones.
Or it's
the
not
last
news.
2 weeks, actually.
Of course. And then, of course, we'll finish off with Smash, Marry, Ghost. All right, Pop Culture Thunderdome. Mel, give me some theme music.
Ba 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 ba. Thunderdome quiz.
Yeah! Today is Weird and Wild Trivia, okay? So this first question, which country gave a dolphin the rank of an official naval officer? Was it Japan, Russia, the US, or the UK?
I feel like that's something
Japan.
Japan would do.
Me too.
Japan.
I'm gonna go with the U.S.
Okay.
I did learn about all those dolphins protecting that place in Seattle the other day.
So Japan was A, and then both of you
Don't
guys
they
said what? Oh, no,
kill-
wait.
They kill the dolphins in Japan.
A, and
now.
she said C. Got it.
No.
US.
Okay. No, that's different. Next up, true or false? A man in Canada legally changed his name to Captain Awesome.
True. Did you
I'm
hear about
always
the
going
guy?
with true.
The
I'm
guy who
following
signed his
Christina's
driver's
method.
license, he made a cat picture, and then from there on out, he had to do that on his license going forward.
Wow.
Wow.
So, trues across the board. Next up, which bizarre fashion trend did people actually try in the 70s? Was it A, wearing taxidermy birds as hats? Was it inflatable latex pants? Was it clear plastic jeans, or was it LED eyelashes?
D. Well, they wouldn't have LED.
I'm gonna go with B.
I'm gonna say A.
Inflatable latex pants, condom pants.
And you said taxidermy birds as hats?
Yeah, I
This
guess.
is hard. I'm between A and B right now.
Well, don't mess it up, Addie.
I know, this is the biggest
This
test
is-
of my life.
You've been training your whole life for this.
I'm gonna go with A.
All right, AAB. All right, next up, true or false? There's a museum in Croatia entirely dedicated to failed relationships.
True.
I should move there. I'm gonna say true because I always say true.
Yeah, I guess
I
true.
tried your theory out on Friday.
Telling you.
Did
No.
not work.
Not work.
Tricky,
Oh,
tricky.
I shouldn't have said it out loud.
That's right.
Yeah.
Next up, which celebrity
thing.
once bought a ghost detecting machine on eBay? Nick Cage, Lady Gaga, Post Malone, or Kesha?
I feel like that's Post Malone. I don't know why. I'm gonna say C.
I'm going with Nicolas Cage.
Ugh. Ghost.
Yeah, I'll go with Post Malone. It seems like a silly goose thing to do, and he's a silly goose.
He is silly. That one.
All right, Nicolas Cage is Coppola.
Bleh.
Next up, the inventor of the Frisbee was buried inside of a giant Frisbee.
I'm gonna say true.
How
I
do you
don't
get
know.
buried inside of a frisbee?
Maybe they fold it over like a burrito
Oh.
Or maybe
like a
that was
bourbon.
like the platform.
that the coffin went on.
Oh.
I'm gonna say false.
I'm gonna say false too.
True,
I'm gonna-
false, false. Next
I
up,
know.
multiple guess. In 2020, which food was once originally launched into space on a weather balloon? Was it a pizza? Was it a cheeseburger, a donut, or a taco?
It'd have to be something that wouldn't fall apart. So like pizza would slide off. Cheeseburger? I'm gonna say a cheeseburger.
How would a cheeseburger not fall apart?
Right?
Because they could
And a
tie it like
pizza
this.
But they can tie a taco, and I'm gonna say taco.
Okay. Let's talk about it.
It was accidentally launched into space. Wow, it was not even on purpose. someone was upset. They're like, dang it, I left my taco in there.
It's all fun and games. I leave my damn
So you're going with
cheeseburger in
taco
outer
too?
space.
No, I think I'm going to go with a slice of pizza.
All right.
All right.
Oh my God, you guys just spelled bad. B-A-D. That's fine.
Oh.
Next up,
Batty.
true or false? Sloths can hold their breath longer than dolphins can.
True.
True.
So random. True.
Trues across the board. Next
Real
up,
slow.
what strange record did a man in Japan set in 2015? Was it the longest time balancing a lawnmower on his chin? Was it the most grapes eaten with chopsticks in 1 minute? Or was it the fastest time to dress a Barbie doll? Or was it the most rubber ducks lined up in a single row?
I'm going to say B.
Yeah, I am too, actually.
Get your ducks in a row, buddy.
Okay, I'll say B as well.
B's across the board. Last question. There's a competitive rock, paper, scissors league with televised tournaments and sponsors. True or
True.
false?
True.
True.
Trues across the board.
Okay.
All right, your glow and tell question. If you had to be turned into a bizarre reality show with one outrageous role, which one would you be?
Real Housewives.
Okay, do you have a city?
Salt Lake.
Oh, you'd be
love that.
Salt Lake is my new favorite.
They're my
yeah.
favorite, yeah.
What reality show would you guys be on?
Below deck.
Oh, good answer.
I want to be on a yacht
Yeah, that's a good one.
in France or wherever.
Yeah.
I'm on a boat.
I totally don't even know reality shows
It could
anymore.
be any show, really.
Survivor.
can make up your
I
own.
see you on Survivor.
I would
Yeah.
totally do survival.
You would win.
Survivor, and you said animal print. Now I can't stop thinking about leopard print.
You would win Survivor, Christina.
I think you would, Christina. out of
I
all
would
of us.
try
I
to
would
win
last that
Survivor.
long,
I would
2.2.
do it. I would
All
do it.
right.
What's your show?
Let's get. Oh, I'd be.
That's right. It's hard to be put on the spot sometimes.
I know. I can ask the questions, but can I answer them? What was that show when they were on the bus and they had to like realize if they wanted to date them or not?
Rock of Love.
Oh, there's a
No.
bus involved? Maybe that's
yeah,
my
it was
show.
with Brett Michaels. Rock of Love.
Rock of Love. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, that
Okay.
that would be perfect. Where Brett Michaels had to pick the lover or
Yeah.
something. That would be fun. I have to like compete. I would be like New
Yeah,
York.
you need your own reality show about like traveling.
Bus life.
Bus
Yeah,
life.
I would totally do it. I would totally do that. Yeah.
B-U-S-L-Y-F-E.
That's how
Life. All right, let's get into these answers.
All right, here we go.
So
This is how
first
we're gonna
question,
do
which
the
country did
millions.
a dolphin get the rank of official
Russia.
naval officer? Two of you are incorrect and one of you is right. And that is Christina. You, Mel and Addie. Unbelievable.
At least we go down together, Addie.
The
I
United
know.
States. The United States did that. Next up, you all are correct though. It is true. Someone did change their name to
Captain
Captain Awesome.
What's your name? Captain Awesome.
Next up, the answer, all of you are, it was plastic jeans. Plastic
Ew.
jeans.
Horrible idea.
Clear
Imagine-
plastic jeans.
Do you
Clear
remember in the summer? In the
plastic
summer, what that would be
jeans.
like.
Okay,
If
next.
they wear a bathing suit under.
Next up, very sweaty. Next up, there's a museum in Croatia, and that is true. You all are correct. Holding forward on Christina's forecast there. Next up, the answer is all of you are Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga was the answer. Next up, the inventor of Frisbee was buried in a giant Frisbee. Two of you are correct. Melanie, you are. It was false.
I'm doing
Oh,
so
see, that's
good.
the first false I went with.
It is the first false. You
I'm
got
doing so great.
very good. Stick with your gut.
It's okay. I'm
Next
doing pretty poorly
up.
as well, Mel.
All of you are. It was a donut. A donut
jeez.
accidentally
I almost went with donut.
went into space.
Aw.
But have no fear, you all are correct. Sloths can hold their breath longer than dolphins. That is true. And finally, oh no, not finally, number 9, the answer is, all of you are correct, it is B. What strange record did a man set in Japan? It was the chopsticks with the grapes. Congratulations on that
Some
one.
real skill.
And the last one, there's a competitive rock, paper, scissors league with televised tournaments. You all are. It is false.
There should be one.
I thought I've seen that before.
I know.
I know,
It
me
is
too.
false.
Imagining it.
So we all dreamed it together.
And we all want it to be true so bad.
Christina's the winner today!
Yay!
Super great. Let's go to Capybara Cafe and go see Magic Mike.
Looking for your wild side with a gentle twist, Sonnies? Say hello to the Capybara Cafe, Florida's most unforgettable animal experience. Get up close and personal with capybaras, reptiles, and the cutest exotic creatures around, all while learning, laughing, and making a real impact. Every visit supports animal shelters, provides sustainability, and delivers educational magic for the whole fam. So don't just scroll, scurry over to thecapybaracafe.com and book your encounter now. The Capybara Cafe, where curiosity lives and your wild heart gets to roam.
Right, remix!
Yeah.
Would you rather, Sunshine? Sunnies, grab your coffee and questionable morals because it's time for a brand new game we're calling Would You Rather, Sunshine. The choices are wild, the laughter is loud, and absolutely no one gets out of this segment with their dignity intact. Let's get weird, let's get wild, and let's see how twisted y'all really are.
Ooh.
All right, so this first question, would you rather have your reflection blink when you don't or have your shadow move a moment after you do?
Shadow move a moment after to freak people out behind me.
Okay.
Wait, what? Say it one more time.
Would you rather have your reflection blink when you don't blink, or would you rather have your shadow move a moment after you do?
I guess I want my shadow to move.
Okay.
I do too. I want my shadow
yeah,
to
me
move.
too. I would be
think
shadow
that's
too.
cool.
Okay. Next up, would you rather notice your favorite cafe always has the same people in the same seats, wearing the same clothes every single day, or that barista greets you with the order you were just thinking about?
Greet me with what I was just thinking about.
Yeah, for sure. That one.
Yeah, I totally want a barista to read my
Because
mind.
See, I don't. I think I would rather go into a place where I know the environment and I know everyone is going to be in their spot, so that that's comforting to me. So I know like where I can.
It's a control thing.
Yeah, must be.
Wouldn't that be creepy though?
No,
That means I don't shower.
it's like comforting.
Like,
for me.
what do you mean?
I mean, it doesn't mean that they don't
Like
shower.
everything
it's
is
just
exactly the same every single day.
like Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
Oh, my brain would lose it.
Oh, see,
Yeah,
I
I
love
would
it.
be
I love
like
consistency. I think that's perfect.
stifled or
I can't even
something.
have a same day. I like to wake up with a different way to wake up every single day. I alternate showering outside and inside.
All right, next question.
Early
Would
story
you
of my
rather
life.
get a voicemail? Would you rather get a voicemail from your mom, but her voice sounds slightly off, almost robotic, or receive a birthday card from a relative who passed years ago?
Birthday card from a relative who passed years ago.
It's kind of the same thing for me because my mom
Because-
passed years
true.
ago.
Yeah.
Because the minute my mom's voice sounded off, that's when we found out she had a major stroke.
So,
So I don't want her voice to sound any
that's-
Yeah,
different.
plus these days with
Terrible.
AI, the way have you heard of this new thing where with AI people are doing their meetings by having the AI? There's AI that can like sound exactly like you, so people will just like go into their meetings without their video on and have the AI just like
I don't like this
Be
AI.
them.
It's trickery.
I think
it
so,
doesn't
too.
work very well, and it's creeping people out. So that's what it made me think of that because I would be creeped out. I'd be like, "Are you an AI version of my mom?"
Yeah.
All right, this next one's very interesting. Would you rather wake up to find your furniture rearranged or see muddy footprints leading to your bed?
Furniture rearranged. Don't bring mud in my house.
Yeah, but at least if there's muddy footprints, I feel like I know someone did something. The
Yeah.
furniture feels really.
That feels very off my
Spooky.
feng shui,
Poltergeistish.
very off the
But
feng
to your
shui.
bed, the muddy footprints are going to your bed.
I know, but at least I honestly, like being real, I would be like, who went in here? Someone went
Addie,
in
then
here
you
with
gotta
30
clean the
feet.
floors again.
I don't want to move all the furniture back.
Right, I'm with Addie on this.
Maybe they'll rearrange it in a better way I thought possible.
I'm going to go with furniture because all of my furniture is attached to things.
Yeah,
so.
that's easy for you, right? Yeah. Would you rather hear your pet call your name in a calm voice once or see them staring at the same corner of the room every night?
Call my name, don't stare in the same.
My
Shiva
dog
used to do
already
that.
does
They
stare
already
weirdly.
stare.
Stare at weird like spots and yeah.
Shiva used to do that when she got doggy dementia.
I want to hear my cat's voices. So, yes, I want that for sure.
Yeah.
That's kinda
Okay, this
scary.
is an interesting question. Would you rather your ex keep appearing in your dreams every night, or have a complete stranger keep greeting you by your name in public?
Stranger greeting by my name, because usually, like when I dream about somebody, it means something's going to happen to that person, usually good or bad, and always does. And your ex is goodbye. You're an ex for a reason.
Yeah, I'm tired of having dreams about exes.
I always
want that
do, I
either.
know. Yeah, I think I
Done
would go
with that.
public on this one. All right, well, that was that segment. I think
Okay.
I like this.
I don't know. It's the jury's out on that one. So, Sonnies, let me know if you like this segment or should we flip it back to memes? I don't know. We're trying something.
I think we try different things and play the games.
Yeah.
games.
But one thing is for certain, the cornerstone of this show is Addie's Reddit Rundown.
All right, let me stretch first.
Get stretched, get
Gotta get
ready.
ready.
What is the TLDR?
So today's comes from Am I the Asshole? Big surprise, I know. The TLDR is, am I the asshole for telling my wife, she's 39, she can't retire at 40? To be clear, I don't think I'm the asshole, but I'd like some outside perspective. Very condensed version. He's a male that is 44, have been married to my wife for 20 years. We married young and had kids young. My wife and I have built a beautiful life together, and both have very well paying jobs. At this point, I'm as high in my company as I will ever get, and my wife has worked a high management position in a known multinational. I earn more than her, but by very little. We live in the typical suburban cookie cutter family life. We are paying for our children's private education, our cars, our big home, and an additional vacation home. Yesterday, we were having dinner and joking about vacation spots when she said she'll get enough of that next year when she retires. At first, I thought she was joking and said, oh, sure, then I'll retire as well and we'll live on a houseboat like I've always wanted. She got annoyed and said, well, one of us will have to keep working. Clearly, she was serious. She told me in no uncertain terms that she felt she had contributed enough. I don't know what she meant, and that she needed time off. I said that if she was burned out, I would do anything to help her and that she could take a sabbatical or reduce her hours. At first, she seemed okay with that idea, and I sort of was relieved that we had come to a compromise. Then she suddenly said that really that decision wasn't up to me. I told her that as her husband, and given that we have a shared life, it is up to me as well as her, since it impacts me directly. I asked her how she expected us to pay the mortgage with just my salary. She got angry when I did some math in my head just to show her the overall absurdity. Then she accused me of not supporting her. I just asked her to explain where she was coming from since she's always wanted to work. She said she just wanted to experience life more, that she felt trapped at her job, and that there were ways to make it happen, like taking out loans for our kids' colleges. I have to admit that I was losing it a little bit at this point. Me, I don't know where this is coming from, but we can't afford you to not work. There are no more promotions for me to be had. She answered along the lines of, you could just get a different job. My wife knows how much I love my job. I've worked at this company for 17 years. I love my partner and my coworkers, and I work with my brother-in-law, her brother, who's my best friend. I told her, so you want me to be miserable at a new job for the rest of my life just so that you don't have to lift a finger anymore? She just answered, I'm going to resent you if you make me work after a time where I want to retire. Wow. I mean, cool. So she thinks I'm not going to resent her? I was exacerbated and suggested that we just sell everything then if retiring is something she really wants. She just went to bed and we haven't really talked since. I feel like I'm missing something here.
Me
Am
too.
I the asshole?
I don't think so. I think that this is a partnership, and that's how they built their legacy and their castle together. How does she expect the family to keep thriving?
When you're married to someone, you are a team. And you don't make major decisions like that without the team agreeing. Like this, like there's been times where I haven't always agreed with what Jim has wanted to do, just like he hasn't always agreed, but we talk it out, and it's got to make sense. Your kids are in private school. Like, what are you going to do? Mortgages are expensive. If
they
sold
have two high incomes.
Yeah, but if they sold their house and sold their cars and downsized, maybe it's possible, but you don't get to make the decision of, okay, so guess what? I'm retiring and you don't get to have a say in it.
I think
Their
that's
kids
rude.
are, by the way, their kids are 19 years old, 15, and 15. 2 boys and a girl. The girl is 19.
I don't think you make
So
those...
she's also gearing up for her kids are, I guess, like about to be in their kind of, one of them's out of the house and the other two are about to be in their prime.
Can somebody bring this to perspective on her side for me? Because I can't see it.
I think she's tired. Here's her perspective. I think she's tired of working, and in her mind, the conversation played out different, where she thought he would be like, yeah, that sounds great. You can retire. I'll keep working. I don't mind. I think that's how it played out in her mind. And when it didn't play out that way, now it's a problem.
I'm intrigued by the part where if she knows that they can't afford her to not work, like if he does quick numbers in his head and he's like, there's literally no way, just on him doing quick math.
True.
Like, then it's pretty clear that, like, you would think that she would have, I could understand if she was coming to this conclusion because they've got all this extra income and it just seems like she's just slaving her life away for nothing when they don't need to. I'm a huge proponent of working less if you don't need to, But like if they need to, yeah, why doesn't she see that?
I also feel like maybe she doesn't know how to say like, I'm burnt out, I need a break.
Well, then
I don't know if
he
she-
also said the sabbatical side,
Correct.
which I think that they should lean into that. Maybe
Yeah,
take
she
a
should-
year or two off.
Yeah, definitely. See if that, because honestly, what if that opens the door? What if he loves it when you're not working?
Oh my
for
God!
about
First
2
of all,
years?
this is so out of my league. I'll be working till the day I die. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I mean,
So there's some more. He edited stuff because of like people commenting and making assumptions and questions, and we're all confused, honestly. So one, my wife was never a stay-at-home mom. She always has been a career woman, and I
was my
knew
next
that when we got
question.
married and fully supported her from the beginning. We've had nannies and support from our families since we had our children. 2, we split household chores evenly and always have. 3, I work between 60 to 70 hours. She's a little less than that, but with broader time frames because of time zones.
True, and mom, and being a mom, and all that. Yeah.
And 4, I'm not divorcing my wife. Stop suggesting that.
Yeah, I don't think.
People-
yeah, why would you? That's dumb
Ridiculous.
advice.
I'm
Sit down.
just
people.
trying to figure out where her perspective is.
I think
here.
you know what? Sometimes when you just get done, everybody gets to that point where they're just done. They're like, I'm just gonna retire. I'm done. I'm calling it a day. I think the way she approached the conversation was all wrong. Like,
She shouldn't have been like, it's not really up to you if I retire.
Yeah.
That's actually just not true. You guys do share life and you have
Yeah.
a family and it's not just you
when
anymore.
you're a team,
girlfriend.
it's up to the
the
team.
conversation doesn't need to be permission. It needs to be partnership, like we keep saying. So I don't think. This
So there's
guy's
an
the asshole.
update
Okay.
too.
I feel like there's just something
I don't
really
think he's
missing
an
here.
asshole.
There's something
Yeah.
missing
Something.
here.
He said, I thought I'd update now since the situation has been dealt with.
Is it trust fund?
Oh, I don't like how he said
I
that.
know.
Just saying.
That's
First
a typical
off,
male answer, though.
I want to say thank you to everyone who left kind comments and tried to genuinely help. Sincerely, I'd like to say a very big frick you to the 100 or so people who suggested divorcing my wife immediately, who
Yeah.
predicted that she was going to divorce me, or who sent me incredibly nasty messages telling me that my wife was probably exhausted from birthing my children and didn't care for
Oh,
me, clarifying that my
idiots.
wife was never a stay-at-home mom. Anyways, I have no idea what sort of lives you lead, but suggesting divorce at the drop of a hat is pathetic and makes me wonder what sort of committed relationships you are all having.
Wow.
If you can drop someone you love and have committed to over every single silly little dispute, it's no wonder you are all miserable, lonely pricks who have had nothing better to
Dang,
do
bro.
than insult
Okay.
other people on Reddit.
We are learning about this man
Yeah,
right now.
apparently he just opened up.
Maybe.
Then he says, my wife went to visit her mother today, and while she was driving back, my mother-in-law called me to say that there was something my wife needed to talk to me about and to maybe also get our children involved.
Fair.
Mother-in-law sounded heartbroken on the phone and was crying, so obviously I got really worried. Got my children to come home. The boy's daughter later
She's
joined
sick?
via FaceTime.
Fair.
My wife got home and she looked so awful. She had cried all day and she let me hug her, so I saw that as a good sign. We all sat down and here's basically what's going on. My sister-in-law, my wife's twin sister, who lives in another country, has breast cancer. She found out last week, only told my wife, swore her to secrecy. So sister-in-law could tell their mother in peace and pretty much let my wife stew in her misery over it. My wife is heartbroken. Apparently the diagnosis is not good. She was the only one who knew and didn't want to break her promise, so she didn't tell anyone. We are all very shocked and still processing. Mother-in-law also only found out yesterday, so really nobody's handling the news too well right now. My wife says she realized the past week that she can't continue her life like this, that she felt so guilty after her sister told her because they never see each other, and she feels like she's done her whole life like just to make money, and she's just to make money and put off her life for later, and that she got so scared about being stuck doing the same thing for the next 20 years.
Okay.
Makes sense.
She said she didn't want to come off. She didn't want it to come off the way when she told me, but she didn't. But she wasn't in her right mind, and she also said that she really can't continue like this. She feels like she's too far apart from her family, too stuck in her own little work-related world, and that
Okay.
all she does is contribute money and is too detached emotionally. I told her I don't feel like that is true at all, and my children agreed, but obviously if she feels that way, then it's a concern. I'm honestly not sure what we're going to do yet, but my wife is just so distraught about the whole thing. She kept crying. Our children being part of the conversation helped her. I think because she saw that we were all here to support and help her. There are still so many conversations to be had, obviously, and she's going to need help, but that is clear, and we are planning on driving to see sister-in-law as soon as humanly possible. My daughter wants to come too, and I think seeing her mother the way she did today shook all of us a little bit. Last update, it's been made aware that this post was put on YouTube without my permission, which is absolutely not okay.
Oh, no.
Shut up, dude. I mean, that sucks. They're with sister-in-law now, and unfortunately it's not looking good. His wife is beside herself. Either way, basically, my wife indicated that she's fine with talking about how she can work again soon, but right now sister-in-law is taking priority.
Yes, as
So
it should.
now we know what the heck that was all about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And obviously, her decision was out of fear, exhaustion, and survival. Like
She
it
was just like,
yeah.
I have to go
She
be
was
with my
sworn to
sister.
secrecy,
I don't
yeah.
care about. We have to make everything else work. But yeah, that's sad that she couldn't include her husband in that part. Now we get
When
why
you're
she.
sworn to secrecy by
is
your
so out of
sister,
character.
that's vault.
Yeah.
I mean, it is Vault,
Don't
but
tell
she
no
could
one.
say
There's something
something like,
underlying.
"There's an underlying reason
No,
I
'cause
can't
then
talk
they're
to you
gonna
about it
pry,
right now."
And they're gonna pry, and then you're not
Yeah.
supposed to say anything.
That's hard.
then
That's
you
a really
can't
hard
bring up the
position.
first part. Then I mean, don't bring it up. I mean, but I don't know.
But these situations test the soul of a marriage, and honestly, he's supporting his wife, which
Yeah.
is beautiful.
I like that he
I
was
love
not
that.
quick to divorce. And he
Yeah.
made it clear to
No.
all those Redditors not
Dude,
to
marriage-
jump to that.
Oh, he got mad.
I don't care what
Like,
anybody
big mad.
says.
Big
Living
mad.
with someone like a significant other is hard, but marriage is like really hard.
Yeah.
It's really hard.
Well, thank
can't
God I don't have
imagine.
to deal with it.
It's hard.
I tried it one time.
Well, what's not hard is the easy solution of life, and that's where you go to Panache, baby.
Yes.
Every guest, every time. Since 1987, Panache opened its doors to be a cut above the rest. Their mission at Panache is to care for their team, their guests, and community from scalp to soul and bring the joy to the world one service at a time. The Panache difference is their carefully chosen and highly trained staff there to exceed your expectations. The same goes for their elegant salon space, dedicated to guest comfort and devotion to innovation and artistry. They're focused on making your day and continually raising the bar by aligning with Aveda's mission. You gotta get panache.com and get with it, boo.
Right, is this news or is it not news? You know what to do. Okay, this first one. Ooh, the mystery behind the the girl with the pearl earring. Sonnies, grab your pearls and clutch them tight because one of the art's most mysterious muses finally may have a name. And no, it's not Scarlett Johansson. Remember, she was in the
Oh,
movie?
yeah.
British art historian Andrew Graham Dixon says the iconic girl with the pearl earring could actually be Magdalena van Reuven, the teenage daughter of Vermeer's wealthy patrons. Imagine this, a 12-year-old Dutch heiress posing for history's most hypnotic close-up. It's true, it's a beautiful painting.
Yeah.
Draped in mystery and metaphor. While her parents commissioned the whole thing as a sacred glow-up moment, he even thinks she was painted as Mary Magdalene. Talk about a holy rebrand, right? Whether you buy it or not, it's another reminder that behind every masterpiece might be a coming-of-age story wrapped in light, faith, and a really good earring.
He painted Girl with a Pearl Earring around 1665, and it's often called the Mona Lisa of the North.
Oh.
So, the girl could have been about 12 years old, which aligns with this, the sitter in the painting's youthful face, and Graham Dixon's religious interpretation. Some scholars aren't convinced. They say it's tyranny, not a portrait, which Vermeer was studying light expression in fabric, not a specific person.
So yeah, what did you guys think? I mean, this is a very iconic painting in art history, and it's been a mystery on who this young lady is, and they're thinking they just uncovered it.
I think it's
I think it's
interesting.
cool.
I think maybe like because they're still really not sure who it is until we know. I mean, I don't know. I guess it is news that we might know.
It is.
That's tricky for me.
And it's kind of interesting that now we might know that it's this like aristocratic family doing like a
Yeah.
glow up moment for their daughter. I think not knowing gave mystery's value
Yeah.
to the painting, and now that we have some sort of clue to it, I think
like,
it kind of devalues
yeah,
it a
you're
little
correct.
bit, right? Because now I don't give a shit about some rich people buying some painting for their daughter. Like what?
Yeah.
But I had this like idea of she was like this courtesan that was going through the market, and you caught the moment that you almost missed her silhouette
Right.
as she walked by, and all you caught was this pearl earring. Like that to me was sexy. That was mysterious to me.
I think now that we know, it's like, wah, wah.
Yeah.
I think it's still news, though.
I just don't know. I don't know that it's
It's
news.
like people
I don't feel like it's
are putting
news.
in effort.
news.
No,
Yeah.
no news.
I think it'd be news when they're like, we found this document that says this was made by this person and it's a drawing of whomever or whatever.
Yeah.
That would be news.
Interesting.
Yeah, I agree.
You think so?
Yeah, I
Okay.
agree. I don't think it's really
All right,
news.
not
worthy.
All
Yes.
right,
Not yet.
news. Not news until we know more, but then I'm
That's
not sure
true.
if I want to know more because I want the oh, it doesn't matter.
I want it to still be a mystery.
I like that. Yeah, I like that too.
You know.
Okay, this next story: needle and hope when Botox saves limbs, not just faces. All right, pop quiz. When you hear Botox, you think wrinkle-free foreheads, right? Well,
Correct.
Saddle up, boo, because the same little injection is now flexing its hero status on the battlefields of Ukraine. Scientists found that Botox, yes, the beauty booster of Hollywood legends, is helping Ukrainian soldiers who have lost limbs fight phantom pain. Doctors discovered that when Botox is injected around the damaged nerve endings instead of its usual beauty zones, the pain dropped by nearly 40% in just a month. Imagine that. A syringe meant for smoothing lines is now giving veterans a smoother path back to life. The relief lasts about 3 months, just like Botox. For soldiers living with the ghost and missing limb, this is 3 months of sleep, strength, and sanity. This is a wild twist of science meets survival.
Yeah, the study involved 160 amputees, including soldiers and civilians, treated across 2 Ukrainian hospitals between 2022 and 2024. So my sister, my oldest sister, I think it's her left hand or her right hand, her ring finger was cut off. And for a long time she had phantom pain, like she would feel her finger was still there, but it's not.
Right.
So I think it's pretty, it shows that Botox can do more than just get rid of our wrinkles and smooth out our faces. It serves a bigger purpose, and I think this is pretty interesting that they thought, hey, you know what? It helps with the nerve endings here, so let's try it elsewhere, and it's helping these people.
Okay.
I think it's news. I think it's really cool.
I think that's news.
I think that's news too.
Yep, I love
That's
it.
a good one. I think that's interesting.
I think that's pretty cool to
That's
see
so cool.
what that's going to be like for the future, and I think that's a really good way to utilize some drugs. That
and also like let's continue the journey of getting Botox more approvable on insurance.
Right? Hey, you know what? I'm not mad about that.
yeah, interesting.
I say
interesting.
news.
All right, I say news
Yep,
too.
news.
All right.
Okay, this one's a cool story too. From garage to silver screen, when a man's dream becomes a cultural haven. Picture this, a dusty old parking garage in Sao Paulo, once echoing with grinds of gears and now glowing with a flicker of film. Enter Carlos Costa, a man who didn't just open a movie theater, he built a love letter to cinema out of cement and dreams. He turned his garage into a 35-seat indie movie haven called Cine LT3. Complete with salvaged vintage seats, warm lighting, and a soul, he is the projectionist, the ticket taker, the popcorn prince, and the janitor all in one. Sounds like Addie, what she does for the show. Yeah, basically all in one. The ultimate one-man show. Is he looking to rent out for a podcast or just asking for a friend?
It'd be quite the commute, though.
In a country where nearly every movie theater lives inside a shopping mall, this spot is a cinematic revolution in miniature form. Costa's not chasing box office numbers. He's chasing the feeling of magic that he had as a kid, sitting beside his grandmother and eyes wide at the silver screen. What a cool story.
Yeah, so it opened in 2022, born from his lifelong dream and a whole lot of elbow grease. He invested roughly $18,000 of his own savings to transform the old garage into a cozy, high-quality screening space.
Okay.
I think around 90% of theaters in Brazil, like David said, are in shopping malls. So small independent cinemas are nearly extinct.
This is kind of a cute idea. What do you guys think?
Yeah?
I mean, I think that's really cute because, I mean, I always was so upset when all the theaters started to close.
Yeah,
and
talk
it's
about
so
this.
upsetting because we may not know, but when these big movie lines of movies like Marvel,
A Hollywood blockbuster.
all of these blockbuster movies, they only go to those big theaters, and then there just became no more budget for the smaller local made films, and so no one wanted to go watch them. It's just sad to watch how it all diminished, and it
was
all
the one
starts
by,
with somewhere to go
Potbellies.
watch them.
Yeah,
Potbellies was
Potbellies.
amazing.
Yeah,
It was
I
so
know.
fun, such a cool spot. But I mean, they couldn't
What
keep
was
the doors.
one, you grew up in the Jacksonville, the Sun Coast.
Sunray.
There
That's
it
gone
is.
now.
Sunray's also gone.
Echo
Yeah, I
gone.
mean, and for Sunray had to start airing the blockbuster films to even do their best at being competitive.
Typical.
And even then, it's just, it's sad. So it's cool to see someone trying to kind of reignite that. It all starts with somewhere to view the movies because that's where the excitement is born. When you're sitting and watching a movie and you're like, I could put something on that screen.
What made me want to send this story was it just shows no matter how crazy the world gets, if you have a dream and you're willing to put your words into action and push through, even if everyone says no, that you can do it. I think stuff like this is important to drive that home these days.
And he took something ordinary like a garage
Yeah,
into something
it's pretty
extraordinary.
cool.
35 seats, that's amazing.
I
that's
think
super
yes
fun.
news.
Well, I have to say, while it is sad that Potbellies is gone, it's really cool that places like Limelight will put on these certain films that don't really air anywhere else.
Yeah,
So,
and I
you know.
am happy to say that we are going to be diving more into the conversation of the St. Augustine Film Festival.
Yes.
Which that's going to be coming up in January.
Can't
so
wait.
we are really excited. Probably mid-November we're going to start some of these conversations because we bring extraordinary films to life and really helping a lot of these indie directors kind of have a soapbox to
Absolutely.
stand on. So yeah, I think this is news. I think we need to start bringing light to some of these indie films and really kind of giving opportunities for some indie film directors. I like it.
Yeah, I
I say
think that's,
news.
I'll call it news. It's a happy news story.
2
I
out of
agree.
3.
You agree?
Newsworthy.
You like it?
I
Okay.
do.
All right.
So then let's all go to bin 39 and have a glass of wine.
Let's do it.
39, the hidden gem of downtown St. Augustine since 2016. This is your secret getaway to a fabulous time. It's tucked away inside the lobby of the St. George Inn, and this charming spot boasts a courtyard setting that's straight out of a dream at the north end of St. George Street. Their wine collection features over 85 unique gems, is a journey into the extraordinary. You'll find wines from both small and large producers. They're open daily from 8 to 8 and Thursday to Sunday from 1 to 7. You gotta check them out. Bin 39.
All right, Sonnies, we are getting into a very lovely and very happy and very stalling section.
Smash, Mary, go!
Awesome.
What up, y'all?
Who is
Today
on
we
it?
have Mick Jagger, Kurt Cobain, and John Mayer.
Oh
We've got-
my God.
It's a
All right,
musical
I already know.
fever
Yeah,
dream
me too.
cooked up in a thrift store dressing room, okay? Like, for real. So we have Mick Jagger, frontman of the Rolling Stones. Mick Jagger's the living embodiment of sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Yeah.
I love him.
Still shaking his hips on stage, well
He's
into
like
his
90.
80s, presumably powered by black magic or kale.
No.
Fun facts, he has 8 children with 5 different women because touring is forever and so is child support.
Wet dreams happen.
He was knighted by the Queen in 2003, which officially makes him Sir Mick,
Oh my gosh, did he sleep with her too?
though he still probably steals hotel towels. He once studied at the London School of Economics, which feels illegal for someone who's worn that many sequins.
Yes.
Then we obviously have Kurt Cobain, the grunge messiah of the 1990s, Nirvana's lead singer, poured raw pain into platinum records. Then tragically became the poster child for tortured genius gone too soon.
God, I love him.
Fun facts, his favorite band was the Beatles, but he said he related more to John Lennon's anger than Paul McCartney's optimism.
True story.
Shocking. He once named a kitten Spina Bifida. So yeah, his humor was dark.
Yeah.
He left behind 70 plus journals full of lyrics, drawings, and his thoughts. Basically Tumblr before Tumblr. It's pretty cool. And then we have John Mayer, a sensitive singer-songwriter with a blues guitar god complex. John Mayer has a track record of smooth vocals, messy relationships, and a very well-fitting cardigan.
Trash! Sorry.
His fun facts are that he's dated an alarming number of A-list women, including Taylor Swift, Jennifer Aniston, and Jessica Simpson.
Gross.
So the man has a type, and it's famous.
He's gross.
Once described Jessica Simpson as sexual napalm,
Ghost.
which may be the most horrifying compliment ever.
That is a horrible thing to
Alexa,
say.
skip.
Wow.
He's obsessed with watches
Himself.
and is considered a serious horologist.
Yeah, whore.
Horologist. Proving that he
Not even a thing.
even
Look it up.
Playboys
It
need
is, that's a watch
hobbies.
specialist. Sorry.
It should be called a timeologist.
No, it's horologist.
Proving that even Playboys need hobbies that scream wealthy uncle.
Should be called timeologist.
John Mayer obviously takes the L today, but
Yeah.
I mean, you
Or-
guys
Go.
could disagree.
Or
you guys
for-
could disagree. Tell us
or
what you
for
think.
John Mayer, his title should be "Watch Me Be a Giant Douche." That's
Yeah,
it.
exactly. That's his body wash.
So shocker, I'm ghosting John Mayer.
Second.
I'm marrying Mick Jagger, and I'm smashing Kurt Cobain.
Oh, interesting. I'm flipping that script because I am smashing Mick because those DSLs go everywhere, baby. And I am definitely
wrong way?
marrying the poet. Oh my God, extraordinaire, an incredible mind, Kurt Cobain. I'm beaming.
Love him.
Okay, let's hear it, Christina.
Okay, so I am going to also go John Mayer.
Okay,
Good
good
girl.
girl.
Because
Dito.
I think everybody. I think
God
this
bless.
Good job, guys.
is unanimous.
I'm sure
I
I'm
know
gonna
some
see.
people that love him, so let me know if you're one of them in the
Who
comments.
is that?
Yeah.
All
body is the one.
Ew, shh, all three of them.
People
So-
will say that he's like a wonderful performer. People don't give him the credit
I think
for his
he's
artistic
crap.
talents. I don't know.
Wait, so who are you?
Didn't he try to be a
smashing
stand-up
Mary?
comedian at one point in his career too? Please.
I don't.
So as far as marrying, I'm going to marry Kurt Cobain because he is one of my favorite humans who ever
Okay.
existed in the whole history of
Great
anything.
taste.
But that also means that I get to smash him all the time too.
Yes, for
That's what that
eternity.
means. And then I will absolutely smash Mick Jagger because imagine how good
I
of a
love
time
Mick
that
Jagger.
would be.
I'm going with that answer too.
Oh
I
my
would love to
gosh.
smash Mick Jagger, but only one and done. Thank you, very fun. Maybe twice
Yeah.
if you'd let
She
me. But
said,
it's a
"Thank
one.
you, very
That's
fun."
the game.
Well,
Yeah.
if it's multiple times in the same, then it's just still one.
That's
Yeah,
true.
that's
yeah,
true.
if it's
That's
the
we
the
same
got
problem.
setting.
one night.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
just
friend.
rolling
Go get
down
some
the
snacks,
hill.
come back.
Eat some snacks. I love it.
Yeah, and I'd love to marry Kurt Cobain.
Oh.
Shred, bro. I'm in.
Oh, and then
yes.
I would actually get to know Courtney, and then
Oh,
we could
yeah.
have
And
Penny Royal
Francis
tea
Bean.
together. It's so much
And we
fun.
could hang out Francis Bean.
Oh, Sonnies, what are you going to do? You got to put your answers in the comments right now. You know we're busting to know. But that is a wrap on our marvelous Monday. What a great set of shows today. We whistled, we laughed, we thrived, and most importantly, we survived.
Yes. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. for Terrific Tuesday.
Very
Oh,
excited.
and Tail Waggers Tuesday. It is the final.
Nice.
gosh.
Very nice.
Dun, dun,
be
dun. Who would
crazy.
win?
We got Demon, we got Maggie May, and we've got Rocky. Who we're going to vote for? We've got some incredible pictures to share with you guys
Show
tomorrow.
up and show out.
And the Farmers Report is back. We're going to get a nice profile on the Wilson family farm. Very excited for this chat tomorrow.
Yay.
We'll see you later,
All right.
Sonnies.
Happy
Bye,
Monday.
guys. Thank you.